her daughter, can't stop scratching the walls at night. A long-form science fiction horror story. The first time Lena heard the scratching, she thought it was rats. Thin, slow, persistent, like tiny claws dragging against concrete. Scrat, scrat, scrat. It started exactly at 2:13 a.m. every night, without fail. And every night, the sound came from the wall beside her daughter's bedroom. At first, Lena ignored it. The apartment building was old, older than most of the residential towers in New Jakarta, Sector 9. The government called it affordable vertical housing, but everyone knew it was just another concrete prison, stacked 30 floors high for people who couldn't afford the cleaner districts near the ocean domes. Pipes groaned. Metal shifted. Electricity flickered. Noises happened. But after 2 weeks, Lena realized something strange. The scratching only happened when her daughter, Mia, was asleep. And every morning, there were new marks on the walls, deep, jagged fresh, as if someone had dragged knives through the paint. At first, Lena blamed herself. "Mia," she said over breakfast one morning, forcing a smile. "Are you scratching the wall at night?" Her daughter looked up slowly. 9 years old, small for her age, dark hair hanging over pale eyes. "No, you sure?" Mia nodded once. "I hear someone else doing it." Lena paused. Someone else, the girl in the wall. The spoon froze halfway to Lena's mouth. "What girl?" Mia shrugged. "She comes when you sleep." A cold feeling crawled into Lena's chest. Kids imagined things. Especially after moving. And they had only lived here for 3 months. After Lena transferred to the bioengineering division at Helix Systems, new apartment, new city, new school, Mia had been lonely. Maybe too lonely. Lena reached over and touched her hand. "There's no girl in the wall, sweetheart." Mia's expression changed. Not scared, confused. Like Lena was the one being unreasonable. "Yes, there is," she whispered. "She scratches because she wants to come out." That night, Lena stayed awake. 2:13 a.m. The scratching began. Scratch! Slow, deliberate, not random movement, like someone writing. Lena grabbed a flashlight and walked into the hallway. The sound stopped. Silence. She stepped toward Mia's bedroom. The door was slightly open. Moonlight spilled across the floor. Maya sat upright in bed, completely still, eyes open, staring at the wall. And her fingers. Lena's stomach dropped. Her daughter's fingers were moving against the air, slow scratching motions, like she was copying something invisible. "Mia?" No response. "Mia?" Her daughter blinked, turned slowly. "Mom, what are you doing?" "I'm listening." "Listening to what?" Then, scratch! The sound exploded from inside the wall. Not tiny anymore. Violent, aggressive, like claws tearing through metal. Lena jumped backward. The wall trembled, dust drifted from the ceiling. And then, silence. Maya pointed. "She's angry." The next morning, Lena called building maintenance. A tired man scanned the wall. No animals. No pipes. Nope. "Then what's making that sound?" He shrugged. "Maybe neighbors. There's no apartment on the other side." He hesitated, then looked uncomfortable. "That unit's been sealed." "Why?" The man avoided eye contact. "Old incident." "What incident?" "Don't worry about it." Then he left. That night, Lena searched the building records. Apartment 14B, the sealed unit, previous tenant. Dr. Elise Navarro. Occupation, neural interface scientist. Missing. No explanation, no police report, no follow-up, just gone. But one thing stood out. Dr. Navarro had worked for Helix Systems, the same company Lena worked for. A cold feeling settled into her stomach. The following day, Lena accessed restricted employee archives. She wasn't supposed to, but curiosity became fear, and fear became obsession. Project name, bridge status, terminated. Asterisk objective. Neural communication between parallel consciousness states during sleep cycles. Lena frowned. Parallel consciousness. It sounded insane. Then she found Dr. Elise Navarro's logs. The final recording was corrupted. Only fragments remained. Dr. Navarro looked terrified. They said the signals were random. Static crackled. They aren't random. Her breathing trembled. There's someone responding. The screen distorted. She says she's trapped between the walls. Lena froze. The video glitched violently. If anyone finds this, do not let children near the resonance field. Then, the recording ended. Lena's hands shook children? Mia. That night, Lena locked Mia's bedroom. No chances, no weirdness, no walls. At 2:13 a.m. Scrah! Louder than ever. The apartment lights flickered. Electricity died. Darkness swallowed everything. Then came another sound. Tap, tap, tap. Inside Mia's room, Lena rushed to the door, locked it. Mia! No answer. Mia! She forced it open. The room was freezing, window shut, lights dead. And Mia, gone. The wall beside her bed had changed. It wasn't solid anymore. It rippled, like liquid glass. A shadow moved beneath the surface, a child-sized silhouette, scratching, trying to get out. Mia? A voice answered. But it wasn't hers. Too late. Lena stumbled backward. The wall moved, bulged outward, and something pushed against it from the other side. Human-shaped. Wrong proportions, long fingers, bending too far. Then Mia's voice echoed softly. Mom. Lena pressed her hands to the wall. Mia, I'm here. The voice sounded distant, like underwater. There are so many rooms. What happened? The girl found me. The wall trembled. She says she was lonely. Suddenly, another face appeared beneath the surface. Pale, distorted. Eyes too large, smiling too wide. A little girl, not Mia. Stay, she whispered. The wall cracked. Lena screamed and stumbled back. The next day, Lena went deeper into Helix Systems' secrets. She found classified reports hidden behind encrypted folders. Project Sleepbridge hadn't ended. It had gone underground. Scientists discovered something impossible. Human consciousness wasn't isolated. Sleeps briefly aligned the brain with alternate dimensional frequencies. Most people drifted through harmless noise. But children had stronger neural flexibility. They could hear things. Sometimes, something heard them back. One experiment opened a stable bridge. Only for 6 seconds. But during those 6 seconds, something crossed over. Not physically, mentally, like an infection. Dr. Navarro disappeared after exposure. Official report. Asterisk consciousness displacement event. Lena barely understood the words until she saw the attached image, a security camera still, Dr. Navarro, standing motionless, scratching the walls for 12 hours straight before vanishing. At exactly 2:13 a.m., Lena returned home prepared. She built an electromagnetic disruptor from stolen Helix equipment. If Sleepbridge worked through resonance, maybe she could break it. Maya's room grew cold again. The wall shimmered. And slowly, Mia stepped halfway through. Her body flickered to tap her end, eyes terrified. Mom? Lena rushed forward, but hands emerged behind Mia, long gray. Too many fingers. Pulling her backward, the wall rippled. The smiling girl appeared. You can't have her. Lena activated the disruptor. A violent pulse exploded through the room. The walls screamed. actually screamed. High-pitched, mechanical, alien, reality twisted suddenly. The apartment disappeared. Lena stood somewhere impossible. Infinite hallways, concrete stretching forever. Millions of doors, millions of scratching sounds. And children, hundreds, no, thousands, standing silently in doorways, watching. Some looked normal, some did not. The smiling girl stood at the center. "You leave us," she said softly. "But she stays. Where's Mia? She belongs here now." Lena shook her head. "No. You all leave eventually." The girl tilted her head unnaturally. Parents always leave. Lena realized something horrifying. This wasn't a monster, not originally. This was a child. One abandoned, one trapped between dimensions, lonely for years, maybe decades, maybe forever. "What happened to you?" The girl smiled sadly. "My mother forgot me." The hallways trembled. She stopped hearing me scratch. Lena swallowed hard. Pain flickered behind the girl's unnatural face. Then rage replaced it. "But Mia listens." The children started scratching the walls around them. Faster, louder, reality cracked. Lena grabbed Mia. "You're coming home!" The girl screamed. The hallway shattered. Darkness swallowed everything. Lena woke on the bedroom floor. Morning sunlight spilled across the apartment. The wall was solid again. No ripples. No shadows. No scratching beside her. Mia slept peacefully. Alive, warm, real. Lena cried. For the first time in months, everything was over, or so she thought. 3 weeks later, life almost returned to normal. No noises, no strange behavior, no walls. Maya laughed again, smiled again, seemed lighter. Then one night, at exactly 2:13 a.m., Lena woke suddenly. Silence. No scratching. Nothing. Relieved, she checked Mia's room, B, her bed untouched. Panic surged through Lena. "Mia?" No answer. Then, a sound from the living room. Soft, slow, skirt. Lena turned. Frozen. Maya sat beside the hallway wall, eyes closed, pinvers dragging slowly across concrete. Scratching? Over and over and over. Without opening her eyes, Mia whispered, "She misses us." Then, from inside the wall, something scratched back. Scrat! Scrat! Scrat!